Yo, this is Team HOC, Jacob, coming at you guys with a video. This is going to be a little bit different than my normal videos. Usually I'm talking about some sort of deck, cards, it's an opening or a duel. This is going to be a little different. I'm going to talk about a subject. So yeah, tell me what you guys think, what I do wrong, what I do right, if you like it, to stop, to keep on going, all that good stuff. But today we're going to talk about Dueling Network. My thoughts on Dueling Network, what it does right, what it does wrong. Really not what it does wrong, that's kind of phrased wrong. But anyways, how about let's get into it. Dueling Network as a whole, what it does, I think Dueling Network overall is a really good thing for the game. It lets people that live in smaller communities, more rural places, such as where I live in Idaho. It's not super far away to go to locals. Like, I have one 5 minutes away, I have another one 10 minutes away, another one 15 minutes away. But, you know, it just makes it a lot easier to get constant testing in if I need it and if I have the time. There's a lot of people that don't have any locals within driving distance. This makes it so they could be ready to play at semi-premier events, so regionals. If they have the chance, it would be okay testing for YCS, stuff of that kind of circuit. So again, like, it just helps people in smaller communities get that experience of playing with different decks, playing against different decks, knowing how to make plays and how to interact with different players. Another thing that I think this really helps with, it lets you play test before you buy. I really don't think this has hardly any effect on the secondary market, because people always are going to want to play with something before they like it. Odds are they're going to buy it and they're going to, not like it the next day. Stuff like that. But still, this makes it so you could test a deck type before you put any money, any resources into it at all. It's pretty good. Let's see, the next thing, being able to kind of test OCG cards before we get them here in the TCG. Rabbit, stuff like that, things that you see that are topping in the OCG. You could kind of mix in our TCG exclusives that we have right now with what's coming in the OCG, see how that's going to interact. Really good in trying to predict what the meta is going to be like. I could see this being a really good tool in how to invest, I guess, in what cards you want to keep, what cards you want to get rid of, stuff like that. And overall, it's just a really good place to test. Like I've said before, testing. Practice makes perfect, and it's the perfect place to practice. So it's perfect. So that's more about Dueling Network and what it does as a whole. Next, I kind of want to talk about the players. The players on Dueling Network are like the players anywhere, at any locals. There's going to be the bad players and there's going to be the good players. It just seems like the bad players are really, really, really bad for some reason. It's ridiculous. There's people that claim to know what rulings are, know your rulings before playing, blah blah blah. But when you get in there, they say ridiculous things and try and bend card text and ridiculous things like that to benefit them more, even though they wanted you to know what the rulings are. Now, an example of what just happened to me today. Some guy tried to road my Dark Hole when it was only on one card. Like, I was in a situation where I had to Dark Hole, I had to Dark Hole something stupid, and he Starlight roaded and told me that I wasn't reading the card, that it says would. Any card that would destroy 2 or more cards you could activate it in response. Which isn't the case. It has to destroy 2 or more. It doesn't matter the potential. He was saying, well, it has the potential to destroy, multiple cards, so I could activate it. And I was like, I was like, whatever. Yeah, if it's like that, I can't win. I probably couldn't win anyways. I was in a really bad position. So I was like, okay, it's not like that. Good game, good game, blah, blah, blah. And, it just proceeded to be like, read the rulings, look it up. And I was like, GG, bro. Another one was, I've had people, back when the ASS button was still around, people threatened me with that because they thought I was playing an FTK deck. Ridiculous things like, people not knowing what Diamond Dude does. I had a guy rage quit on me because I activated Diamond Dude, didn't pay a cost, because you don't have to. Just ridiculous things like that. People not knowing what their cards do. I mean, if you're gonna put a deck together, at least know what the cards do. It's simple. Reading comprehension for the win. But anyways, this is something you're gonna have to deal with, just like you're gonna have to deal with anywhere else. There's bad players everywhere. There's just as many good players too. Okay, maybe a little less, but, there's a lot of good players. Yeah, so anyways, that was kind of a brief overview on my thoughts on Dueling Network. Feel free to share yours. Thumbs up if you like this video. If you don't want me to do any videos like this ever again, let me know. If you do, let me know. Anyways, this is Team HOC. I can't even say it. Comment, rate, subscribe. This is Jacob. Peace.